Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So the game's very easy to set up. You're going to put the 3 cards here. You're going to take a Fire Dwindles card, put it there. You shuffle up the cards and deal 15 on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you're going to put another Fire Dwindle cards right there and another 15 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you put another Fire Dwindle cards, and the remainder of the cards go on top. So what you have is 20 cards, Fire Dwindle, 15 Fire Dwindle, and then Fire Dwindle on the bottom. And then everybody's going to get 3 cards off the top of the deck, and then you are ready to play. Now during the game, communication is going to be very limited. You can say things like, I want it to be hotter or colder, but you can't talk about numbers. So the game's pretty easy. When you set up, you're going to count how much fire there is. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that means I can play a card with ash 7 or less. So I could play the 7 and the 6, but I couldn't play the 8. So let's say I play the 7 here. That's fine. Then I will take off the bottom card. This will go back in the box and not be needed anymore. And then I will draw a card from the top of the deck, and the next player can go. And you kind of need to scoot these down. Now, if there's ever 2 or less cards, then at the end of a turn, you will draw a frostbite card. And the frostbite card will do negative things. Your boons do not trigger. The ash value of every kindling card is 1 higher. You must play the lowest ash value. So these will kind of be placed face down here. Now, at the start of a turn, if the value of the heat, which is 3 plus 2 is 5, ever matches exactly the frostbite, then you discard the frostbite at the beginning of the turn. During the game, you also have some cards that will have things on it, like this one says, if the heat total is 4 or 5, you get to gain one of these tokens, and this token will be available for all the players. In this case, you place 1 heat while on this fire, so it takes the 1 and makes it a 2, and it can be up. The way you lose is if you need to draw a frostbite card, and you don't have any. If there are no cards in the fire, then you will lose. The way you win is if you have all of the cards played. You go through the entire deck, and all of the cards are played. So that's how you play. Now, on your turn, you can do one of 2 things. You can play a fire card down. Just remember that the ash value has to be equal to or less than the heat. Or you can draw 3 cards from the top of the deck and give them out to players. However you see, I could keep all 3. I could give 1 to this person and keep 2, or give 2 away, keep 1, whatever combination I want to do. Those are the 2 actions that you have on a turn. And that's how you play the Coldest Night.